Welcome to the place where you, the individual atheist, and me, the individual Christian, can have a conversation in which the whole goal is to find out what do we agree on, not what do we disagree on. Debates are boring between Christians and atheists. No one's going to prove each other wrong or right in the end. So let's take that concept and let's make that this video. I understand that there are multiple different definitions of what an atheist exactly is, but and it depends on how you would identify with yourself in that subcategory as an atheist. But let me just say this and let's sort this out. I've made that video basically saying, do you perceive me as an agnostic Christian, simply because I'm honest and say, yes, I do believe, but if you're asking me a follow-up question, could you be wrong? Yes, I could. Because I also believe that all of us can be wrong about anything that we not only believe, but that we perceive. And granted, I don't truly think that this is like the Matrix and I'm just some part of somebody else's dream or whatever it is. I don't think that's the case. Could that be possible? And I'm actually deceived this whole time? Or like an episode of Black Mirror, that somehow I'm just part of someone's computer program that they coded and maybe I'm a clone personality of someone. That's possible. I can't rule it out. I mean, so if that's the case, then by default I'm wrong about Christianity in theory. I could be wrong. But it's interesting because I've had a lot of atheists leave comments saying that they definitely respect me more, knowing that as a Christian I admitted that I could be wrong. Is that a possibility? It is a possibility. But in my mind, with us agreeing on it, is that not the same for you as the individual atheist that you are? I mean, don't you also admit that you might be wrong? That maybe there is a chance that Christianity is real? So aren't you agreeing that it could be a possibility? That not only that maybe you're wrong about being an atheist, maybe you're wrong about there being no God, maybe there actually is a God and maybe it happens to be the same God as Christianity teaches. Is that a possibility? So if it's a possibility and I say, okay, so you're an atheist, but could you be wrong? Wouldn't your immediate answer be yes? Wouldn't anybody's immediate answer, if they're being honest? I mean, are we that deceived as a human race? Are we that ultimately, blinded? I mean, sure, we can't prove each other wrong or right as Christians or atheists, but surely if we're looking at what can we agree on, we'd have to agree on that we could all be wrong, right? So your job is to leave a comment as an individual atheist. Okay, imagine if this were the conversation. Are you an atheist? Yes. Could you be wrong? Yes. Right? Because if that second answer isn't yes, then I'm really confused here. Because in my mind, if any of us are being honest, whatever we believe or don't believe or can't believe, because I know atheists say that they can't choose to believe like a Christian can. It's not a choice. Okay, either way, that's fine. But could you be wrong about being an atheist? I think we will have a lot of material to cover and explore if I have multiple atheists leaving comments saying no, they couldn't be wrong. I'm a Christian. Yes, I believe. Could I be wrong? Yes. I don't believe I'm wrong, but could I be wrong? Yes. Anybody can be wrong about anything. And that goes back to the concept of emotional intelligence, of this meme that I saw. I think it was based on a sitcom, Big Bang Theory actually, where it said, well, don't you think if I were wrong, I know it? And I just love that meme because it really hits home with so many people that are not emotionally intelligent. They think, but if I were wrong, I would know it. Well, the emotional intelligent way to perceive the world is to say, you know what, at any given time, I might be wrong. And granted, I make decisions, and my decisions, therefore, are going to be followed by actions in that same direction based on what I perceive and based on my decisions. Could I be wrong? I could always be wrong. Do I believe I'm wrong? No. And that's emotional intelligence, to think, still I could be wrong, because what if I am wrong, but I don't acknowledge that I could be wrong? I'll continue living what is false. And then I know that as an atheist right now, as you hear me say this, we're like, but Nick, maybe you're wrong, so you should open your eyes and let's sit down and talk and no, because I've already made my decision. I've already made my decision that I'm not going to stop choosing to believe, because as an atheist, by not being an atheist, I have the ability to choose to believe, and that's what I believe. Could I be wrong? Yes. Can you be wrong? And again, if you say no, then we have a lot more to talk about. And I'll be very fascinated by anyone who says that they can't be wrong. Just to be clear, if you ask me, Nick, do you know that God is real? My answer is yes. Because I've made my perception in my own mind a fact in my own mind. So for me, yes, I know. Could I be wrong? Yes. I think we could be wrong about anything we know, because a lot of times what we think we know is not reality. And that could just as well go for me as it could be for you. But yet that's how strong my faith is. And my daily choice, my lifelong choice to choose to believe in what I cannot see. Because if we can't say, I'll believe it when I see it, that's not belief anymore. Christianity, I think Christians by default are much more comfortable in choosing to have faith, because it is a choice. In some ways, it could be a lot easier not to believe. And I can definitely understand how people end up being atheists. I can understand that. I can perceive that. My question, as an atheist, could you be wrong? Your comment belongs right here.